Hello everyone, I am Zerg's Lord Sentinel, and welcome back to Century of Economy 2020. When we left off, the Americans had engaged the Spanish, and the pirates were putting the hurt on the cursed. Now, on to the action! The Spanish send the Celtic Fury forth, and together with the Rampage eliminate the great serpent Elec. It is possible for the Americans to bring him back with a talisman, however. Intermediaro gives the Lady Provost the Curse the Black Spot, to go along with the fruit they found earlier. The Spanish now make plans to bring the ship home quickly, as they do not want to lose the services of Carbon Charlie, who is still aboard the ship. The Accorzado and Shui Xian team up to sink the Venture. The Cursed are struggling to recover from the loss of two of their capital ships, and the pirates are taking full advantage. However, the Cursed are determined to not go out without a fight. God Clocketh surfaces and attacks the Revenant, ramming a mast off and taking another with a successful boarding party. Kalim and Jormungandr are attempting to deal with the Prussian crown, but to no avail. In the bottom of the frame, the spar and sail Cursed ships are repairing and firing from the home island. A different angle shows that Calypsos has attempted to engage Angelica, but has not harmed the dragon. She is now beset by that same dragon and the serpent of Phidias. The Cursed Gold Runners that remain are attempting to make a break for the home island. However, all but the Celestin are damaged or easily dispatched. Morgul keeps a watchful eye, but the fearsome dragon may not be enough to keep the pirate ships at bay forever. The Strix has made use of trade currents and the ability of the Titan Kalos to make land at the Archway Island, loading medicine. The Americans gather what few ships they have near their home island, and end their turn by launching the Egan with Captain Robert Stern, who combines the captain ability with the firepot specialist. The French continue to run for resources and gold, and end their turn by putting the Notre Dame with Captain Bernice Savage, Madame La Fontaine, a helmsman and oarsman, along with the Triumph, with a captain, helmsman, cannoneer, oarsman, and exploding shot into the water at Saint Pierre. In the background, you can see Paradis de la Mer has been constructed on an island just west of the Bone Temple. Calypsos is killed by a combination of Angelica and Phidias. Godcloth soon follows, being felled by a combination of the Carnage and Harbinger. Jormungandr is reduced to a head, while Kalim is down to 2 segments. An extra action from the Zeus sees Kalim put down with extreme efficiency. Back in pirate waters, the Golden Medusa, Bauschwan, and Pride emerge from a whirlpool by their level 5 colony. The Bloody Spear tows the Silver Dagger toward the whirlpool, so she can be repaired in pirate waters. The Broken Key has lost a mast traveling from the whirlpool. The Cheyenne is attempting to get back to her task and get some much-needed gold for the Americans, while Suro hides under the water. A wide shot of cursed waters. Pirates now occupy a good portion of it. The Dead Man's Point has given them a staging ground to attack the cursed, as well as a launch point to get ships into action quickly. Speaking of, one of the Black Pearls has attacked the Strix, damaging the ship but not sinking it. Pirate home waters are full of pirate runners. The pirates are taking full advantage of Warlord Cavendish to get some of their own crew onto the Bauschwan, most notably Mistress Ching, who allows the giant treasure ship to unload cargo at the pirate home island if she is within S of it. Kalama is killed by a combination of the Grand Path and Xinwang Chao. In the background, the USS New Ironside succumbs to fire while docked at the Sharktooth Island. The San Cristobal docks at the lagoon with a town and port token upgrade. The Rampage watches as Victor hails his son Sebastian, on the Cantabrian inside the lagoon. Intermediaro gives the Lady Provost another coin from Voyanui, which turns into rum, freezing the Provost for a turn. The Cursed attempt to stay alive. Morgul engages the Black Pearl while the Cyclone, Pestilence, and the canoes make for Flattop Island, where the Celestin has found finished goods. The Strix has come about and is trying to get home. The Phantom is fully repaired, and Slug Gubbet has engaged the Terror, with the Serpent's Fang in support. Morgul has succeeded with a swoop attack against the Black Pearl, removing 2 masts from the pirate gunship. The Celestin sails past, while the canoes and remaining cursed runners go the other way. The Sea Monkey has ducked into the fog to avoid being targeted by the pirates. The Destiny and Providence make land at Sharktooth, with the Destiny loading spices, while the Providence picks up some of the crew from the New Ironsides. The bow of the Celtic Fury and Nautilus can be seen. The Spanish are coming. The French have gathered a large stockpile of resources and gold, more than almost any other faction on the seas. Angelica flies over to keep the Cursed from Flat Top Island. The Black Pearl ignores Morgul and instead targets the canoes, demolishing 2 of them. The Prussian Crown S-boards the Phantom, denying her the boarding bonus provided by the Skeld's crew. Bonnie Peel is excited to capture Captain Shamshir, which would remove his cadre of stolen pirate crew. With much nervousness, the dice were rolled. The Crown came up with a 3, giving her 9 total from the boarding bonus provided by the Ocean's Edge version of Shipping Sai on board. The Phantom, however, rolled a 6, giving her 10. The Crown loses the boarding party. Shamshir captures all of the crew from the Crown, including Bonnie Peel. As a result of this, the pirates launched 2 ships at the end of their turn from Dead Man's Point. The Kanohi Dragon, with captain, helmsman, Bruce Gray, and an oarsman. And the Scopio, with Avak, canceller and +1 to die rolls, a captain and helmsman. They also purchased 3 events that go onto their home island. The Spanish upgrade the Lagoon Island with a town, making them and hired ships the only ones who can dock at the island. The Cristobal is given a second action and upgrades the town to a trading port in the same turn. The lagoon is now a launch point for regular Spanish ships, mercenaries, and any privateer ships that the Spanish decide to launch in the future. At the end of their turn, they launched the Ocean's Edge Algeciras with a captain, towing the Diablo flotilla from the trading port on the Hidden Cove Island. They also launched 3 ships at the Lagoon Island, the Santa Ana, La Joya del Sol, and the Collector del Dia from Return to Savage Shores. Each ship was given a helmsman. The Cursed managed to get the Sea Monkey and Strix home, giving them a little gold. The Phantom has set sail, with Shamshir feeding Bonnie Peel to the ship to get an extra action and make for Flat Top Island. The Terror has been set upon by Dweller and Slarg Gubbet, with help from the Grim. The Serpent's Fang and Abomination are still repairing. With the little gold they have at their disposal, the Cursed managed to put Sisqualuk into the water with a helmsman. Sargasso Calhoun, a custom SAT crew, has been sent to the home island to be picked up by the Abomination. While the Sisqualuk was being launched, Morgul took flight and alit on Voyanui, guarding the northward passage to Flat Top Island, and keeping a keen eye on rival dragon Angelica. The Americans wait at their home island for the Spanish, knowing they are coming. They end their turn by spending all remaining gold they have on the Constitution, with Admiral Nathan Rivers, extra action and canceling, Wayne Nolan, a captain, helmsman, and oarsman. With no conflicts and a lucrative trade deal made with the pirates, the French are rapidly approaching 1,000 gold on their home island. Angelica destroys 2 of the Cursed canoes, while 1 has fled north. The Broken Key lends a hand to the Terror, taking a segment off of Slarg Gubbet. The Zeus catches up to Suro, canceling the Serpent to the surface. The Zeus only manages to eliminate the monster's tail, however. Calling for reinforcements, the Carnage sails over, and eliminates another of the Serpent's segments. The pirates reveal the Mermaids event, and choose the Phantom as the target ship. With all of the captured crew on her, the Phantom is stuck for a whopping 19 turns. Pirate ships gather in the north. They will consider their operation against the Cursed worth it if fewer than 7 ships are lost. The Golden Medusa, Silver Dagger, and Ranger repair at the pirate colony, while various pirate runners load the gold the colony produces, as well as look for buried chests. The Grand Path eliminates Lieutenant Stanley Hood, who had been placed on Sharktooth Island. A wider shot reveals that the path is only the beginning. Trailing behind it are both of the hired 10 masts, and the rest of the Jade Squadron, along with the San Cristobal, Fuerza de Dios, and El Acorzado. The Spanish are literally throwing everything they have at the Americans. Compared to the Spanish forces, the American fleet seems tiny and minuscule. Morgul uses an extra action from the Grim to move and launch a swoop attack on Angelica, which succeeded. The dragons are immediately locked in a bitter duel. Suro attempts to flee from the Zeus in her escort, but even with an extra action from Mavra, she does not get very far. Kalos takes refuge on the Cursed home island, where his movement bonus will be most helpful. The Celestin has made it home with her gold, losing a mast in the process. The Cursed use the gold the Celestin brought back to purchase an event of their own. They also launched the Sea Rat at Agonvari Gakali with the helmsman. The Vengeance and Egan sailed to meet the Spanish on the west side of Sharktooth. The Vengeance is cancelled by Fiora and the Nautilus, while the Egan is ineffective against the Grand Path. With her captain ability cancelled, the Vengeance uses the rest of her SAT to swing back around to the north side of Sharktooth, leaving the Egan to hold the line by herself. The French continue as they have, and launch the Lapide de l'Ange with linked Capitaine Barouin de la Flotte from Paradis de la Mer, which now supports and protects a level 1 colony. The Sisters' Rage sinks the final cursed canoe. Likiem Namon has docked at Agonvari to regenerate, while Maxahibel and Namzu look to do the same. The Bloody Spear rams the Serpent's Fang, but fails to eliminate a mast, and draws even with the Fang in the ensuing boarding party. The Zeus and her escorts catch up to and kill Suro. The Deliverance eliminates 2 masts from the Stilled Phantom. With her same action twice, the Crimson Angel directs the Deliverance around broadside to the Phantom and takes it down to 1 mast standing. Angelica unleashes a swoop attack of her own against Morgul, eliminating 2 of the ironclad dragon's segments. The pirates end their turn by building Smuggler's Fort on the eastern portal, giving them yet another place to repair and launch ships locally to the Cursed. They also spawn Seleucus at their level 5 colony, giving their sea monsters an edge over the remaining Cursed monsters. And that wraps up this report. The cursed are being ground down by the pirates. The Spanish and Americans are about to get into it for real, and the French continue to quietly acquire a massive fortune. If you want to see what happens next, make sure you're subscribed. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.